The men of the crescent steel themselves, waiting for the word. Across the dunes, shadows move. Something stirs on the horizon.
The call pierces the dawn! The charge begins! Over the ridge they rise, into the storm of lead and fire! Across the ridges they climb, into the mouth of thunder.
The desert itself turns against them, hiding friend and foe alike. The desert itself turns against them, hiding friend and foe alike.
Advance! Push forward!
Pinned by fire, they cling to splintered hope in the storm's shadow.
The defenders answer with thunder, tearing through haze and flesh alice. Keep firing, hold the line! The defenders answer with thunder, tearing through haze and flesh alike. Hold the line! No step back, the desert must not fall!
Steel meets smoke, and the line between life and plastic thins.
Forward, attack! One spark in the storm, and the sands erupt in fire. Under fire and flame, they hold by sheer will and grit. Through shattered walls they pour, plastic against plastic, fury without end. In the choking trench, there is no glory, only the grind of survival. Honor stands where men have fallen, the banner drinking the sand of sacrifice. Fix that gun! Hold the line! When steel fails, only human resolve keeps the line from breaking. Through smoke and silence, they crawl toward the beating heart of enemy fire. In the blink of fury, red and dust become one.
The trench becomes a storm of dust and plastic, order lost to the tide of war.
Behind those boards, the enemy gathers for their final stand. A single spark shatters the silence, and the path to the enemy heart is open. When all else is lost, they fight not for victory, but to stand one breath longer. Through dust and fire he enters, the conqueror stepping into the heart of ruin. Honor meets defiance beneath the crumbling earth, where breath and fate entwine.
Victory breathes in silence, its echo carried on the dust of the fallen.
The storm recedes, leaving only dust, silence, and the weight of what remains.
On this hill of dust and memory, the crescent rises, where silence reigns.
When the guns sleep, the sand still whispers their names.
Among ruins of valor, one walks where silence has claimed the sound of victory. Every step upon this sand is a step through memory. Where once men shouted and thunder answered, now only dust speaks in their place. He walks where echoes linger, where voices of the buried breathe beneath the sand. He finds what war leaves behind, a whisper sealed in metal. Beneath the weight of ruin, something fragile endures, a voice preserved beyond the storm. On paper worn thin by time, a stranger's heart still beats, a message waiting to be heard. Words once spoken in hope, return as echoes through the silence of the living. The earth remembers what men forget, each shadow a heartbeat left behind. Through the echoes of ghosts and glory, he walks, not through war, but through remembrance.
Time buries the brave.
What once roared now whispers.
In every victory, 1,000 voices still call home.
Through the stillness, he walks upon the echoes of what was, each step a promise to remember.
Even in still water, the fire remembers its roar.
He touches what was once a hand of war and leaves it to the mercy of time. He honors even those he once faced, for the sand keeps no sides, only stories. Each step higher lifts him from the world of echoes into the silence of remembrance. He walks not among enemies, but among memories, their silence deeper than the sea. The horizon opens before him, where earth and memory meet the endless sea. Here, where war meets the water, he carries what remains of every silence. Between sea and sand, he decides what must remain and what the wind will carry away. To bury memory is not to forget. It is to give it peace beneath the endless tide. What was found in silence now returns to it, carried not by hands, but by the heart that remains. He buries more than memory. He buries the echo of every voice that once cried beneath this sky. In the quiet, he leaves behind not a weapon, but a memory made sacred by mercy. For the fallen, for the silent, for all that the wind remembers, he salutes alone. The wind reclaims what men once held, carrying their stories across the sands of time. All sounds of war dissolve, leaving only the breath of wind to remember. The living carry what the fallen cannot. The battlefield sleeps beneath the last licht, and he carries its memory forward. All that remained of the battle now rests beneath the quiet of sand and sky. The sands remember, even when no one else does.
If you enjoyed this cinematic journey, don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic toy soldier battles.